Well, hello and welcome back to the TAO Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition. Glad to have you here. This is the tarot reading that does two things. One, it enhances your imagination by using just audio. Yes, you have this picture on the screen of the layout for today, and we'll go through it, but there will be no additional video, no movement, no action, just that picture of the tarot spread. That's important because it will allow you to do a couple of things. One, get up, walk around, get a cup of coffee, a soup, a salad, whatever it is, whatever you feel that you have to take care of. And as long as you're listening, you are still benefiting. Your imagination is growing. And that's the second point, really, is that with a minimum amount of visual input, your brain has to supply the pictures. And doing that makes your imagination much stronger, which makes your manifesting ability much better. And this is the time in the week when we do something called the TAO TRI-fecta. What I do is take a look at the energies for health, wealth, and happiness for the week ahead. And what it does is it gives you an idea, or at least a game plan, in terms of maybe how you might plan your week in regards to your health, your wealth, and your happiness, because you see what kinds of frequencies or energies you're dealing with, and because you understand that better, that helps you to manifest a little better too. So we begin. We start on the left side and we work our way over to the right side, and we work up and down. So the first card that we're looking at is on the left, on the bottom. It's peace, and the number in the right hand corner is 23. 23, 2, and 3. That's a 5. 5 are transitions. Okay, so it tells me that in regards to health, you are looking to achieve some peace, or that might be even the key to good health. In fact, as I'm thinking about it, that might be where I would lean a little bit more. You're leaning towards being more centered, finding peace in your life, finding peace with what you're doing, especially for your health, realizing that no, it's not perfect, but having a peaceful feeling is one of the best things that you can do in terms of improving your health. So you should be at peace with what you're doing right now in regards to your health. The card behind is the proverbial world card. It says completion, integration, accomplishment. That's really what you need to do, is focus on the concept of peace in your life, peace within yourself. Center yourself. The outside world you have no control over, but you do have control over what you're feeling, how you react. And it's not bad getting upset, being angry, as long as those are vents. In other words, they're allowing you to find some inner equilibrium, letting you find that peace. You don't want to hurt anybody else. You simply want to acknowledge what you're feeling. Don't put it down, put it away. Acknowledge it, and then move on. So, the key for your health, overall health this week, finding peace, or at least establishing a way to get it. You know, very often these kinds of things are not instantaneous, although they happen. But for the most part, it's a process, not an event. So we move to the middle now. The oracle card is Yang, or Yang. The number in the upper right-hand corner is 1, beginning. Very interesting. The first card was a 23, some sort of a shift or change, and we now move to the 1, the Yang. The first card in regard to your health says find peace as an element of your health regime, or just as a general rule, a great platform to build good health from. Yang regards your wealth, says you need to be active. You need to have a positive, active stance. Now, again, because we're talking wealth, we're not simply just talking about money. Okay? Over the past week, if you've been paying attention to the news at all, whether it's mass media, which is, frankly, from my point of view, just a continual lie, or if you've been going to alternate media, the information has been pretty much the same. The banking system has fallen apart. So what is money really worth? Yeah. You can't buy love, you can't buy happiness, and you can't buy health. You can prolong your life, but you can't buy health. So you have to figure, what is money really worth? And that's what you need to spend your time on. The idea of what is valuable in my life. And a clue to what's valuable is the card right behind it. It is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is victory, success within reach, triumph, personal triumph. And the wands are positivity, enthusiasm, excitement. So maybe the real wealth is keeping your positivity, your enthusiasm, your joy of life. A very, very difficult thing to do in these times. But if you can get to that spot, now your real wealth is determined by you and you alone. If you're excited, you're enthused, if you see possibility or positivity in your life, all the rest of that stuff really doesn't matter much. Yeah, it will impact you to some degree, but being plugged into your life, that's valuable. That's real wealth. Okay, let's move over to the right again. The final card on the right. The Oracle card is Time to Go. And the number in the upper right-hand corner is 4 or 5. 45, 4 and 5 is 9. That's an ending. That's a resolution. Time to go. And we're dealing with happiness. And the card behind, the vice versa card behind that, supporting that, is the devil. It's bondage. It's despair. It's self-restriction. The power of the devil comes from the fact that we give him the power. All of us have the dark side. All of us. No exceptions. And what the devil says is that you give into the energy. The problem with that, and there are certainly many, but the problem to that is the fact that you fall into kind of a very dark pattern, hopeless pattern, which is just opposite of what we've seen for your wealth. You have the Six of Wands, positivity, enthusiasm. So in terms of happiness, maybe it's time to go. Leave behind the depression. Leave behind the angst. Leave behind the negativity. These are chains that you're putting on yourself. Yes, it is a very difficult time for mankind. No question about it. But you can work from your own base. And that's so powerful, especially when it comes to manifesting. Working from within your own power. And that means you have to let go of the devil energy. You have to surrender, because that's really we have decided, voluntarily or involuntarily, to follow some particular thought pattern that's imprisoning us. And we can see it. We can feel the thing that we're doing to ourselves. We're putting ourselves in chains. It's time to go. Time to move on from that for happiness. Let's do a little quick review here. So on the far left, we have, in terms of your health, peace, establishing an attitude of peace, being at peace with your health regime. When it comes to wealth, you need to be active in finding your connection to life. You can't put a dollar figure on joy, on happiness. You want to be plugged into a much happier life. And if you're looking for peace, a happier life is a good step. And to really begin the process, how about when we're dealing with your overall happiness, why not leave the negativity behind, leave the anger behind, leave the angst behind, leave the despair behind. Time to go. Very powerful week, and it works out very interestingly because we do have the new moon in Aries. We do have Saturn moving into Pisces, Pluto moving into Aquarius, a bunch of other things. Eclipses, I think, coming up in April. I mean, it is powerful juju. It's a great week to start to make the shift. And I think you have your basic ideas. I wish you the best luck in building on them. It's good stuff. Good, good, good. That's the reading for today. Back tomorrow with our usual Tao Manifesting Tarot reading. Hope you're here with me. If not, between now and the next time you and I have a chance to get together and manifest tarot together, peace and blessings.